Qualcomm Stadium will be the site for this matchup between Miami and San Diego. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Little handoff. They tackle him for a loss. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay, because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Passes the line. And they get him at the 45. And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found a seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in a one-back set. They go with the toss. Brought down around the 47-yard line. Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Looking to throw. There for the catch. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, and that's frustrating for a defense. They had good coverage on the play. The receiver just found a way to catch that one.
And he goes down. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
He's dropped for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Miami uses motion. McCown drops to throw. He catches another. And they get him at the 34-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Fields punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Let's get off. Get on. Touch. Left, 21. Touch. Come on. Touch. Let's go. Raider. Touch.
Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled at the 21-yard line. The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. San Diego goes with the ace set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Other side. Real.
Gives to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
48.
And they're coming after him. And he catches it. Brought down around the 26-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Again, fields it at the 30. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Throws a bullet. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That's a loss of 4 yards.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Looks to pass. Moves up in the pocket. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 40. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
And they get him at the 40. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He does get fun. Find something to say for.
Yeah, not even as a ring back. You're probably back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
McCown will look to pass. He's running out of time. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Passes. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
They line up in the red zone for the first time today. McCown gives it up the middle. Brought down behind the line. Tried to run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
On the ground with a tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop, and so it'll be 3rd down. They put everyone up on the line. They're going to pitch it. He gets in for 6. That was an impressive run for the score.
It is so nice in this league to have a running back that is that kind of a weapon down around the goal line. A lot of teams can really move it between the 20, but to have a power back that can stick it in from there, that is just great.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Booming kick. At the 30. Big hit there to bring him down. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the run. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Right, move now.
He's dropped at the 38. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the carry. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him at the 46-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Little handoff. Knocked out around the 44-yard line. And that play had no chance.
Well, this one's really on the ball carrier. At some point, you have to get turned up the field.
Rivers sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back to pass. Gets the ball away. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Scans the field. He makes another catch. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Gives to the back. And they get him around the 26-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 26. Rivers is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Back to pass. He throws it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Draw play. Hit and dropped behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Rivers with the give. He's dropped around the 13-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Rivers lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Rivers back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Tomlinson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Set down. The kick is up. And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Hard count. Block 99 Philly. Let's go. Window. Turn over, B. Come on. Hey, let's go.
They'll throw on first down. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
All expenses trip to the beautiful Bahamas.
48. No. Let's go.
On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play. That'll bring up third down. And they'll line this one up with two tight ends. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. The quarterback is dropped. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit, because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. Tomlinson gets the carry. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. They line up in a double tight set.
Come on, y'all like those quick outs. Blue 45. Come on. Blue 45.
And play 3, man. Now let's see what they got.
Tomlinson gets the ball. Gains his way to the 40-yard line. And what a run.
I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
Gates is the motion man.
Game 22 press. Game. Come on, D.
On play action. Defense closing in. It's tipped away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Ask for more details today.
Don't nothing change.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Is there for the catch. Tackled at the 16-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Rivers drops back to pass. Rockets it out. And he should have had that one. Tomlinson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. San Diego lines up in the offset I this time.
Let's go. Blue 40. Let's go. Lean. Let's go get it.
It's the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play, and that makes it third down. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
48. Damn free. Let's go, we're up. Friday. Put him in the mouth.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And they get him at the 6. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The kick is up, and it's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. And here's the kick. Again from the 9. They get him at the 32-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away.
Get your hands
Let's get off this field, man.
The Dolphins come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. In and out of his hands. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Row 33.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Looking to throw. Moves up in the pocket. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Throws it short. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
We played a quarter. The score is 7-6. They're going to pitch it. He didn't get back to the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
Martin wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. From the 48-yard line. San Diego is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. He punts it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. They line up in the I formation. The Chargers motion to the left side. They'll throw on first down with a pass. Tackled at the 24-yard line. That reception is good for a gain of 4.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
He drops back. Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 33. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Rivers is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Drops the sure pick. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Gates takes off in motion.
Zebra! Let's get a stop.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. He fields it at the 17. Brought down at the 21. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
McCown looking to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Catch is made. He's brought down at the 31. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all.
They go with the toss. They tackle him for a loss. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody was fooled.
Well, risk reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
Again with the carry. And he will lose yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Throws right. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Sproles is the return man. Gets it away cleanly. Sproles fields it at the 22. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Passes to his left. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
They line up at the 48. Rivers lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Here's the halfback. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 49-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
The Chargers come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Rivers drops back. Dumps it out right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up fourth down.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They line up at the 27. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws while on the run. Cromartie has the pick. At the 30 to the 20. He's dropped at the 12. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
From the 12-yard line. One man in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Passes to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the defense has to be celebrating after that.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
From their own 22-yard line. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. Not much time to throw. Makes the catch. Brought down around the 36-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Looking to throw. Rockets it. And he caught it. And he just got hammered. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Brown picks up 5 yards with the carry. Lining up with 3 wide. Scans the field. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Play your assignments, man. Let's go, keep playing.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Pony, pony. Yeah, we see that screen.
Turbo, Simba.
Looks to pass. It's a fumble. Looks like a defensive lineman might have it. Good job on defense to be right there for the recovery.
Well, you get yourself in the right place for a recovery by hustling, and that time this defense was really flying to the ball.
The Chargers come out in a 2 tight end set.
Come on, man. Hey, watch the screen. Screen.
On the ground with a tailback. Huge hit at the 46. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Right.
Short throw to the left. Completed. He's brought down at the 45. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
Guns it to the middle. He's dropped at the 37. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This one from 54 yards away. The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals. And it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And the score remains the Chargers 6, the Dolphins 7.
Come on, G. That's right.
And he's hammered at the 40. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
They go with the toss. Brought down at the 44-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Gain of 3.
Third down, 11 yards to the first. Ball on their own 44.
Hey, I'm wide. Watch the run. Watch the run. Blue 45. Blue 45. What you doing? Come on, D. Let's get off the field now.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time.
I love that call against man-to-man coverage. Just get the ball out of your hands quickly. You don't have to face the pressure, and give your playmakers a chance on that end cut.
Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield.
48. 48.
Setting up play action. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Sets up the play action. Gets the pass away. Makes the reception. Tackled at the 15. Wow, that's a nice throw to get them the first down.
And this quarterback's showing off all the skills now. We've seen the rocket arm in the past, and now a little touch. It looked pretty.
He throws right. Brings this one in. The defender gets him to the ground, and he picks up about 4. The Chargers line up with a nickelback.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, let's go. White.
Back to pass. Passes to the end zone. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass.
Congratulations to the person sitting in section.
They line up on the 10.
Seat 13. You have
They line up in a one-back set.
to a destination of your choice.
Fasano moves in motion.
Get your hands up front. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's under pressure. Pass completed. He's hammered in the backfield. A loss of about 6.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Cromartie has it at the 5. They get him at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They motion to the left.
Zebra. Let's get it. Wants a hard count.
They're going to pitch it. Brought down behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. but the top guys can not only cover but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Rivers looking to throw on first down. He makes another reception on the drive, and they get him at the 36-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Feeds it to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Tomlinson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. He fakes it. It just slips out of his hand. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Luke 45! Luke 45! Watch the fake! Watch the fake! Block 99 Philly!
Back to throw. Short throw to the right. Hit hard at the 22. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. Roth got excellent penetration, Chris, leading to the sack on that play. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. The Chargers line up with 3 wide. Throws on the run. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. They put everyone up on the line. The Chargers changing their play at the line. Back to throw. Passes. End zone. That was a nice touchdown catch by the tight end.
And it's not like the defense doesn't know that this guy is a main threat down here on the goal line, but he's just too good. He's too big, and he makes plays.
Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 30. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. It's completed. Brought down at the 40. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Fakes to the back. Fires it out. Into traffic, and it's picked off. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
First down, looking to throw. And it's caught. And they get him at the 45. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Dumps it out left. Tackled at the 42. Good pass to his receiver on that play.
And good enough for the receiver to pick up the first down.
San Diego lines up in a shotgun set. Back to throw. Short pass to his left. He's tackled right around the 36-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
On play action with the catch. And they get him at the 33-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
He throws on the run. Brought down right around the 18-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
The kick is away. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 25. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Chargers 16, the Dolphins 10. He kicks it. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Manu Maliuna takes off in motion. They'll throw on first down. Looks for a man open. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Green 88! Green 88! Somebody make him turn! Zebra! Zebra!
Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped around the 42-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Setting up play action. Pass is complete. And he's knocked out around the 39-yard line. They lose 3 yards on that one.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. Fullback on the inside give. Tackled at the 41-yard line. 2-yard gain, and so it'll be third down.
Let's go. Let's get some pressure up top.
They'll bring in the dime looking for the pass. Rivers calls for motion left. He drops back. Dumps it out right. He's pushed out around the 40-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Swim.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 40.
Tomlinson.
Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up second down.
Jam free.
The Chargers come out in the ace formation.
Empty. 48. Tiger. Open right. Here we go, team. That's hot then.
The halfback with the carry. And they get him around the 37-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time. San Diego sends a man in motion. Scrambles for yardage. And he's knocked out at the 29-yard line. And they just gave him a first down on that one.
Yeah, by not wrapping up on that one, they gift wrapped that first down.
The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. Man in motion. First down, looking to throw. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. Gain of 5 through the air.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
48. Regular. Don't lose your bite. Queen.
Looks to pass. He throws it. Can't hang on. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
San Diego lines up in a shotgun set.
Green 88. Green 88. Run left. Hey, inside.
And they get him around the 17-yard line. Great work on this drive. They've converted 3 times on third down.
And when you keep converting those first downs, not only does it give your offense momentum, but that defense loves sitting over on the bench and getting some rest.
Again with the carry. He's brought down right around the 16-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. That brings up second down. They'll face second down and 10, all on the 17-yard line.
Left. Close left over right. You said out. Let's go. Luke 45. Luke 45. Come on, y'all like those quick out. Queen.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled about the 15-yard line. Tomlinson gets about a yard on the play. San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time.
48. Come on, little hustle. Get him back. Get that ball back.
Looks to pass. Passes to his left. And they get him right around the 12-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
The kick is up. And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 34-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Left. Watch the run now. Luke 45. Base. Lose. Let's go, guys.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down around the 38-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play, and that will bring up second down. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back to pass. Throws it. There for the catch. He is hit hard on the play. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
Setting up play action. Off-target pass. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
At the stadium should go to the nearest.
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. McCown steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers. Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Around 2 yards there on the delayed handoff. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Chargers bring in their dime package. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League. Start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. Knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Fakes to the back. They sacked him. It looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. He doesn't get back to the line. Loss of a yard on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Green 88. Green 88. Zebra. Come on, let's go.
Back to throw. Gets the throw away. Oh, and he dropped it. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Again, fields it at the 44. Tackled at the 47-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
He fakes it. He wasn't set when he threw. Struggles to find his target with that one. The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Give to the tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And the halfback has nowhere to go. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. McCown will look to pass. He throws right, and he catches it. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. And they'll down it at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Dumps it out right. They give up the safety. Just a terrible play to give up the safety in that situation.
And worse yet, not only do you give up the 2 points, but now you have to kick the ball right back to them, and they'll have good field position.
It appears that we have a flag on the play.
The ball was kicked off illegally out of bounds.
They'll be set up with good field position after he sent that one out of bounds.
You've got to be able to hit something that's 53.5 yards wide, right?
One-man backfield. Fakes the run. It's intercepted. And he dropped him in the open field. Another pick, and that makes his 3rd of the game.
There just aren't many games in the NFL that you win when you throw 3 interceptions. Coaches just preach it all day. We can't give away the game, and that's what's happening here.
They line up at the 36. The Chargers come out with the offset eye. Gives it off. Hit and dropped behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Chargers come out in the ace formation.
Here we go. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Again with the run. He gets to about the 27-yard line.
Gets the call.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Short throw. He's tackled right around the 18-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
On play action, Allen gets his hand on it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Drops back, fires it right. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Scatter.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. He's dropped right around the 10-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Kicks it off. He's tackled at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. On play action, passes it out. And the back has some running room. Fumble. Wilhelm picks it up off the ground. At the 30. And the defense was all over that one.
Well, fullbacks are always going to be carrying the football in tough situations, and if they fumble it, it is almost always recovered by the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in an I. Looking to throw. Rifles it out there. And he's depleted at the 12. He was lucky the receiver came down with that ball.
That's the kind of faith that this guy has in his arm. He believes he can get it into tiny spots that nobody else can. What a big play that was.
And they get to him. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's one you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go. It's time, quick!
Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. They picked it off. So the defense just picked off their third pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Counter play. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
On the run, he throws it. He's brought down about the 25-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. Brown gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 29. The Dolphins line up with 2 tight ends.
Hey, never quit, fellas. 388! 388! Let's turn the ball over. Hey, I'm wide.
Brown takes it up the middle. And they get him around the 34-yard line. Brown picks up 5 yards with the carry. Miami goes with the ace set here. They go with the toss. He took a shot at the 42. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on 3rd down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
They're going to pitch it. He's going to be tackled for a loss. You may want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
McCown sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to throw. He's running out of time. The rush gets there, and he goes down. Boy, you talk about taking a big hit.
Boy, oh boy, he's got to be feeling that one right now. That is one nasty shot, and honestly, I think people are surprised just to see him get up.
Looking to throw. Rifles it across the middle. He dropped it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. It's on the ground. He's tackled about the 27-yard line. And he just broke the cardinal rule on that one.
You know, this guy's usually pretty sure-handed. I don't know exactly what caused him to muff that one. My guess, though, is that he didn't get in position to catch it cleanly. People know that you can drop a ball with your hands, but you can also drop it with your feet if your feet aren't in position to make the catch.
Fakes to the back. Brings it in. Tackled at the 42. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
San Diego comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Counter left. He's dropped for a loss, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw, that penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Second down, 11 yards for a first. Ball on the 41. Tomlinson gets the ball. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That'll bring up third down. They're facing 3rd and 11 now. Rivers lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. And it looks short from up here. The offense decided to run it there, and they got a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, and all it does is just add a few yards to the punt, which is not bad in this situation. Very seldom in this league are you going to pick up the first down in that third and very long situation. Make a conservative call, add a few yards to the punt.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. McCown looking to throw. Scans the field. Makes the grab. And he's drilled at the 38. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Back to throw. Throws while on the run. And they get him around the 49-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Let's go. Come on now.
Play fake. And they're coming after him. McCown will be dropped in the backfield. What do they have to do on offense to stop giving up sacks?
I simply think this is one of those games where you're just overmatched on the offensive line. You know it, the defense knows it, the coaching staff knows it, and there's just nothing you can do.
Drops back to pass. Strong throw to the center of the field. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Miami comes out with an I formation. Passes it, and it's completed. They stopped them on the first 3 plays, but they just couldn't contain the pass on 4th down.
And this is an aggressive play caller for this offense. He just doesn't seem to care if it's 1st down or 4th down. He's attacking.
Here's the give. Dropped behind the line. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Throws it out. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. Catch is made. To the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
To draw within a field goal. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series.
We cannot do that mess.
The kick is away. They get him at the 27-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Dolphins bring in the nickel package.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Black 99 Philly!
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. Knocked out at the 34-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Oh, and they got him. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back. Looks down the field. Throws on the run. Makes the catch. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Tosses it out. And they get him at the 34-yard line. Tomlinson gains around 5 yards on the toss play. They line up at the 34. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Green, 2-man! Let's go, stop.
Tomlinson takes it up the middle. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the play. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. They're packed in tight on the line.
Tiger!
Brought down right around the 26-yard line. That'll keep the chains moving.
3rd down conversion's always so important in a football game, but when you can convert on 3rd down on the ground, it just is a little bit extra special.
Let's get off this field. Zebra! Here we go. Hey.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. And he caught it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Rivers hasn't missed yet. He lost yardage on the play. They lost a handful on that play.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Tomlinson gets the carry right side. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. Right down the middle. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
He'll return it from the 1. Drilled at the 34-yard line. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. The Dolphins line up with an offset eye backfield. McCown hands it off. Brought down behind the line. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
He throws on the run. Tackled at the 44-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Again with the carry. He doesn't get back to the line. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
He fakes it. He throws right. Completed. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Another run. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Ground gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
McCown back to throw. Not much time to throw. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13. San Diego comes out with 2 tight ends. Gates takes off in motion. Tomlinson gets it on the counter. What a hit at the 12. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go now. Let's go.
Rivers hands it off. Brought down at the 14. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's third down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. Give to the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Again, fields it at the 44. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
He throws left. And they get him at the 39-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
First down, looking to throw. Comes down with it. He's tackled at the 25. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Pitch out. He got decleated. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Brown the lone back. He'll get it again. Brought down at the 20. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection handoff. Lining up with 3 wide. The Dolphins put a man in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Huge hit. Had a tough time picking up the linebacker on the blitz.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passer. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. Hits the upright, no good. That's about as close as you can come to making a field goal without it actually going through. So the score is still the Dolphins 19, the Chargers 25.
It's coming out quick. Hey, come on. 388. Let's go. 388. We need to make a play. Come on, let's go.
And they get him at the 34-yard line. The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Rivers lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. 2 minutes left in the ball game.
Come on, y'all like those quick outs.
Hey, back. Team.
They hand it off. And he's crushed at the 28. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins will take their second time out of the half. So, it's fourth down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. He gets it away. Makes the fair catch.
All right, big moment in the game now. They've got to get this thing in the end zone. I expect to see the 2-minute offense, but you don't have to be in the hurry-up offense. Just get to the line of scrimmage, take the short throws that most defenses will give you in this situation. Don't be afraid to use the middle of the field. You have time.
Throws it deep down the left side. They picked it off. He's dropped about the 43-yard line. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
Come on, baby. Right, goes right.
Hands it off. Brought down at midfield. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends this time.
Watch a hard count.
He'll get the call again. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Nice gain there, and they're able to pick up a crucial first.
And every first down in this situation means minutes tend to run off that clock. It is so difficult to get off the field when the offense can run the football like that.
2nd down now, 12 to go. Ball on the 47. Offset I formation in the backfield. And they motion a guy to the right.
Scatter. Bang right. Under. Go, baby. Yeah.
And they get him at the 46-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Chargers 25, the Dolphins 19.